finally got tagged in. He's celebrating with the crowd. I can't remember who they were facing, but Buddy was like dazed and confused. He's cheering, smacks Daniel Bryan, tags him in, and goes up the ramp. He didn't. I hate it when these stupid idiots tell them to do stupid shit like that. That's so dumb. But at the moment, I do like it. I'm looking forward to the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. So there you go. It's fun. I just like watching it. I know it's not 100%. You know, what do you call it? It's what I do. It's not improv. Okay, some of it is, but let's move on. Shawnee boy, what age did you lose your virginity? Kind of personal, but dude, I don't care if you ask me. I was 17. Okay? See, I'm open, yo. I'm open. Okay? See, we're in touch. That's how much I feel. Anyway. Casket filler. What's your favorite car? I love the Audi R8. As you guys, I don't know if you guys know, I am an Audi fan. I have an Audi myself. I drive an A4. I drive an A4. I love the car. I will keep it as long as I can. It is a little older, but I'm keeping it in mint. I had a ton of repairs done to it, so I'm hoping it's going to stand for a lot longer. So that's my favorite car at the moment. It's the Audi R8. It's gorgeous. If I won the lottery, that's where I'd go. Audi dealership, show me to your R8s. The best one, the GT. Hell yeah. Brand new, 2012. Maybe if they get the 2013s, I don't know. The newest one at the time. Okay. Anyway, Ram CG409. Hey Dan, I don't know if I can answer this if I can answer this or not, but how much do you get paid for your partnership? That I cannot release. I don't want to release any revenue information. I can't even explain the whole partnership at all. It's in the contract, so I'm not going to explain anything. Sorry about that, but I just can't say. So anyway, and he also has another question. Do you think there's going to be a Skate 4? I think they said there was not going to be, which is kind of upsetting. I mean, I like Skate 3 and everything, but Skate 2 was amazing for me. And I would love to do a playthrough of Skate 4 if it ever did come out. So I'm hoping it does. I mean, there's been no announcement, but I don't think there's going to be. I don't know why. They have a big. There's a skate. My skate videos are some of the most popular. So why wouldn't I do it, you know? So that's that. Anyway. Zektor89. He has 3 questions for me. Would you play some PC games, maybe some indie games in the future? I'll try. I want to do PC gaming. People are a little confused there. They're thinking, oh, he's got a gaming PC. He's not playing PC games. Let me tell you, it's a hell of a lot easier to record on a Xbox or PS3 than it is on a PC because the files are so much bigger on a PC than they are on the Xbox 360. Excuse me, Xbox or PS3. My bad. So it's a hell of a lot easier to do it. But at the same time, with the PC, I don't have to sync recording because it's on the program I use records commentary and the actual gameplay at the same time. So it's pretty handy. So I will be. Anyway, what are some of the best childhood cartoon shows you'd still watch? One that I loved. Okay, there was a couple. I loved Recess. I loved Rugrats. I don't know. There's a few others. Blue's Clues. Don't be hating on Blue's Clues, man. That was the best show ever as a kid. But anyway, some of those ones probably. I wouldn't mind seeing again, you know, just for old time's sake. And if you could be any video game character, who would you be and why? I never really thought of that. Probably, I don't know. Maybe Shepard. Maybe someone in the Mass Effect world, because I love that whole universe. I love the futuristic aspect of it. Maybe not someone in particular, but maybe somebody in Mass Effect. Just an idea. And COD Shooter. Thumbs up if Dan should change his intro. Actually, I might be getting one made, because I made this one, but I might be getting another one made. I'm not sure. We'll see. Whatever. I don't know. Intros just they aren't really a big deal, you know. They just take up time, you know. If I'm bored, maybe, but I don't really have time to make a new one. But I have been offered to someone to create one for me, so that'd be good if I could get that done. Super Saiyan. Question is, what time do you usually play your games and post your walkthroughs? And do you live alone or do you have a roommate? Okay, we'll start first half of that. I play games whenever. You know, it's like my days off are Tuesday and Sunday. Today's a Sunday. I usually get a lot of work done on Tuesdays and Sundays with my video games. And since most games release on Tuesdays, it allows me to start early and finish a lot of footage before, you know, by the end of the day I'll have a lot done. But on off days, like every other day that I have a full-time job too, and I work till 7 o'clock every day at that full-time job, so I can't just, you know, stop. I have to work there, and then I'll come back and do some more footage. So usually it's in the evening. If it's on a Tuesday or Sunday, it's during the daytime pretty much all day, but it always changes, so I can't really say. And And then his question about, do I live by myself or have a roommate? I technically live by myself in a way. I don't know how to really explain it, but I basically I'm renting this area down here and a room upstairs, and that's it. Although I'm free to use the kitchen and everything or whatever, but it's a family friend, friends of the family. I've lived with them for a little while now, but I want to get my own place and everything, like just completely mine. I mean, I like that they've renoed this whole thing, but I prefer to have my own space. I'd rather not live in an apartment because a certain way, so I'd rather have maybe a house or condo or something of that nature, depending on the price range. You never know, but that's the current situation. All right, Yu-Gi-Oh-san. Have you lived in Edmonton your whole life? What does Canadian beer taste like? And how many times a day do you watch porn? What's with these weird-ass personal questions? Jesus Christ. Anyway, have I lived in Edmonton my whole life? Yes. 21 years in Edmonton. I like it. I don't know. Some people, everyone says, "Oh, Edmonton sucks." Well, that's because they haven't lived here, So I like it. I love this city. It's part of me, I guess. What does Canadian beer taste like? It depends what kind you get, because there's a lot, right? There's different brands. They're okay. I'm a Corona guy. I don't mind. I like German beer too. Maybe it all depends on what I'm feeling. But Canadian beers, it's okay. It's kind of fattening, at least from like Molson Canadian. Very fattening beer. A lot of calories in it. In case you guys are watching your weight. Just in case. Tourniquet that. Anyway, let's move on. In terms of the porn thing, well, I'm not gonna lie that I don't. I mean, everybody does, but not very often, man. It's kind of just a on the side, bored kind of thing, Just get a few shots off. Let's move on, okay? Oh my god. I can't believe I said that. Vindictable. How do you organize the time for your other job and doing playthroughs, and how much longer do you plan to do this? Okay, I've already answered that first question. I do main job, and then I'll work this after, and on days off I'll do this. But I do want to plan to do, I want to make this my career. I love doing this. Like, I've been to college before, and I haven't been able to find something I just like. This is something I like, and I want to make a career out of it. And I feel like I can. I just gotta, need your guys' support. You guys been great, but just gotta keep growing and continuing on, and eventually I'll be there. I just gotta keep going. That's honestly the best piece of advice I can give anybody who wants to do this. Keep going, okay? Because at first it's slow. You start off really slow, and there's nothing. Then all of a sudden, you get up there, and you're on cruise control. So that's that. Let's move on. Still got a few pages to go. I'll try and hurry up. We're 25 minutes in here. So anyway. How did you become such a good gamer and commentator? I wouldn't say I'm all that good of a gamer. I'm average. I'm good at some games, but I suck at others, because a lot of people who've played it more often would obviously do much better. But I played a lot of games in my lifetime, but I wouldn't say I'm all that good. It takes time. Like DJ Hero, I can kick anybody's ass. Guitar Hero, I hadn't played it in years, and I picked it up, and I could still do expert songs. So it's kind of like riding a bike. But commentator, I kind of grew into it. At first, like any commentator, hearing their voice at first is kind of weird. You're not used to it. Just like seeing myself on camera, I wasn't used to that either. But I've become adjusted to everything here, and it's just a matter of time. You just gotta let it go and practice and keep going, and just get over that hump of or fear, if you have a fear or camera fright or whatever. I've always been pretty comfy in front of the camera, so it hasn't been a huge deal for me. And in terms of commentary, I just got better at it. I just knew how to talk. I've always been a very good speaker. Like, I mean, I like to joke around, but I could speak in front of a group. As much as I don't really want to, I could still do it, speak clearly. I'm very articulate, and I guess that kind of helps. I don't know. Anyway, Mr. Kong, I don't know if anyone has asked you, what was the best and worst game of 2011? If you want to check that out, the best game, please go check it out. Top 10. Mine, top 10 favorite games of 2011. Worst game, I actually didn't play that many bad games because I was mainly doing mainstream. I'm starting to branch out now, but I probably have to say Brink. Out of all the ones I played, I hated Brink. It was such a pain in the ass. But yeah, there you go. But in terms of top games, I'd rather get the views on that, so go watch it over there, will you? Anyway, CamV3000. How much do you like the Sly Cooper series, and how excited are you for Sly 4? Never played a single Sly Cooper game. I know probably a lot of you are going to be upset, but keep in mind, I've always been either Nintendo or an Xbox guy. The first PlayStation I've owned was a PlayStation 1. But I bought it when a PlayStation 2 was already out, so it wasn't a big deal anymore. I've never played Sly. I've never played it on, anything. This will be my first Sly Cooper game, so I'm not overly excited for it because I don't know what I'm really expecting. It should be good. I know people. I mean, it's kind of like a Crash Bandicoot feel, but because I played Crash Bandicoot, that was a sick series of games. But this one, we'll see how it goes. I mean, I'm hearing good things, so let's just hope for the best there. All right, 11 Scream. Will you let's play Mass Effect 3 blind commentary this time? Of course. Okay, here's the thing. Why he's asking this in particular? Will you play Mass Effect 3 blind? He's asking that because my very first playthrough on YouTube was Mass Effect 2. I had already beat the game, and in fact, I had beat it on my Xbox, right? But I was playing it on the PC. Little unknown factoid. No commentary. I tried it. It didn't work that well because I was still getting used to it. So I said, game's pretty big for this, for starting out. So I'm going to say, let's go easy for now. But that one, I had already played. I did default because I didn't have any carryover games from Mass Effect 1 on my PC because Mass Effect 1 isn't available on the PC. So I just did what they gave me, and I just kind of rushed it. It was really bad. I wish I'd recorded what I had there, but at the time I didn't have my PVR yet. I got it a little bit after I did Mass Effect 2, I think. I'm trying to remember. I think I got it in early February or late January, something like that. I don't remember. It's been a while ago, but that's how it happened. So I will be doing a blind, of course, like always, and I will be doing full commentary, and that's how it's going to happen. And will I be doing Operation... Can I play Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City on PSN with you? I don't know if I'm getting it on PSN or 360. Probably 360 because I have the other Resident Evil games on 360. So we'll see. I don't like saying anything too early, but we'll see. What the fudge pack can Cantheel? WTF Cantheel? WTF Cantheel? I think that's it. Are you thinking of improving your content? I'm always doing that. I'm always trying to improve it in any way I can think of. Home of the Homies, do you think you would be a good video game character? Do you think I would be? I don't know. I never thought of myself like that before. I mean, I think I'd be more like a comic guy, like not really a main character, but more like the guy on the side that you see, and he's kind of just funny, I guess. I don't know. You guys can let me know, I'm sure. That'd be cool. I mean, I wouldn't deny it. I'd be like, yeah, put me in the game. Go nuts. But, I think BioWare is doing a contest for that. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure they are doing something of that nature. All right. It's Lucky. Will you do another tour of your room setup video once you change your setup? Thing is, I'm pretty much done. I don't know if you guys can see that in the background, but there's a new couch there and a new love seat. I don't know if you can see any of it, but anyways, new stuff over there as well. I've moved everything around right now. I'm on a new desk that I bought. I have a bunch of new stuff. Actually, I just got back. Well, not just, but I don't know if you can see the boxes over there, but I bought my Bose surround sound, like a Bose. So I'll be setting everything up. I want to get the whole setup done because I'm using this piece of shit chair right here. I want to replace it with an actual computer chair, and be a little more comfy. But once I get everything all set up and good to go, I'll do another one. Okay, how's that sound? Cool, awesome. All right, 2 questions come from Mr. Kieran 12. Have you ever considered doing playthroughs on older games? Okay, I'll say my policy once again. Depending on the demand, I will do an older game. But if it's just for the sake of doing an older game, I won't do it. Now, Condemned 1 and 2 were an exception because before I even started doing playthroughs, I'm like, I want to do a walkthrough of these 2 games. Because even though I beat the game and I knew where to go, I would watch other people's walkthroughs. Specifically, Tia's walkthroughs for Condemned. She was really good at that. But that's one of the first people who got me into walkthroughs. For those of you who didn't know. I'm sure there'll be a question about that later. But... so it all depends on the situation. Like, just for example, Red Dead Redemption's whatchamacallit? Why can't I remember it? Undead Nightmare DLC that came out. I don't know. I did it in the summertime of 2011, and that came out in October for Halloween of 2010. So there was such a high demand, and that still got views. That kind of thing I will, because I don't want to feel like I want to do a game and just get low views just because one person wants to see it. I want to make sure everybody sees it. That's the whole point of that. And have you played Batman Arkham Asylum yet? Because even though I think the Arkham City is better, you should consider playing it or doing a playthrough on it since it's one of the best games of 2009. I haven't played it. I don't really feel I want to play it, but anything can happen. You know what I mean? So, Animal King 012, are you gonna upload more Skyrim? Yes, I said that earlier on. I will be doing it just when there's a break in videos, nothing else to do. Predator, I believe you already asked me before, but asked me a question before. What are you hoping for with the new consoles releasing? Will you be getting them? New consoles, the only one I know of that is releasing is the Wii U, and it turns out it is HD. It is a very high possibility that I will consider it. It's a possibility that I'll consider it. I'm not saying I'll buy it, but depending on, like, I'll look at the Wii U, look into it. And if it's good, it's an HD console, it better be. After this many years, they don't have it down. I might consider getting it. I don't know. I don't like the whole screen thing that looks like a tablet computer, but like I said, we'll wait and see what happens. All right, moving on. Next page. I gotta hurry this up. Hey Dan, did you ever? The grammar's wrong. Hey Dan, have you ever had a video removed from YouTube due to copyrights before you got your partnership? 3 times. And what happens when you have 3 copyright strikes? You're gone. I'm still here. I've had 3 copyright strikes. All have been resolved because they're all not legit. 99% of the time, or I should say 9 times out of 10, or 90% of the time, these copyright disputes are not legitimate. So if you show that you are doing commentary like myself, they agree with you, and they restore your video, which they've done 3 times. So now that I have this partnership, I don't really have to worry about it anymore. But I'm still going to play it safe, just in case. I don't want to jeopardize my partnership for that. So there's that. And that was from Walk W Gaming. Another one from him. Have you ever thought about doing a behind-the-scenes videos for behind-the-scenes playthroughs? So like maybe set up a camera while I'm doing it. Maybe, because you guys don't really see how I record, because it's kind of an interesting way I do it. But that's a thought. I've never actually thought of that, but maybe it's worth a thought. All right, Derek. Dan, what's your favorite console? Xbox or PS3? I don't want to answer this question. No matter what I say,